Pardon the goats in the back of the video. They're in heat again. So, I really had a very different week planned for, well, life in general, but for sharing videos with you guys, because I'm trying to do this series on fixing back to Eden gardens. Now, don't worry, it will happen. I just don't know at this point how it's going to happen. Unfortunately, we had several fires break out in the area, and that was kind of the beginning of my problem, where it was so smoky at our house that we couldn't, like, the air quality was just too bad to work in. So I had planned on overhauling a very large section of the garden this week, and well, that's not going to happen. Unfortunately, 2 nights ago, I went to bed with really bad pain in my foot and my heel. And it was the end of the day. I was headed to bed anyway. It just came out of nowhere, and I thought, okay, that's fine. I'll just go to bed and I'll wake up and it'll be gone. Well, I woke up and it was worse. And so yesterday I really decided, okay, that's fine. I'll consolidate a couple videos. I can still get the work done that I want to get done. And I decided to do a bunch of computer work yesterday. We started back up with our homeschool yesterday, and I figured, a day of rest, it'll be fine. I looked up the problem, and I've had it before. It's been a really long time. I think it's a pretty common issue that people get, and I just thought, okay, it'll be fine. And I was able to get the kitchen garden kind of cleaned out so we can actually get into it now, and my foot wasn't hurting. But then as the day progressed, it actually got way worse. So by the end of the night, my mom, she was here, she brought the kids for dinner, and she had them for a while so I could work, and she's like, you need to just sit down. So she was very kind and unloaded my dishwasher and loaded the dishwasher. And when my mom tells me you need to take it easy, I tend to listen, because that's not her typical thing to tell me. Her typical thing to tell me is, suck it up, you're fine. So this morning I had planned on coming into this garden and getting a large portion of it weeded. Fortunately, there's not very many weeds, so I will probably continue. I will get the green beans sorted out here in just a minute, but I just wanted to take a second. This is going to be a really short video, and I just wanted to tell you, when things happen and you don't plan on them, I'm gonna sneeze again. It's still smoky. It's not so bad today, but it's still smoky. So I'm trying to get the work done in the first part of the day so I can keep the kids kind of inside, and we'll be doing homeschool. So anyway, I wanted to just say to you, a question that God asked me this morning is, when things don't go your way, when your plans don't work out, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to lay in your bed or throw a fit or be upset and be angry because your plans didn't work out? Or are you going to embrace the whatever life throws at you, and are you going to push through to get to your calling? Are you going to push through and do what you need to do anyway? Or is he saying to you, hey, you need to rest, and you're just going to keep going and going and going, and your body needs to rest? So for me personally, I think it's actually a balance. In one area, which is the physical area, my body I need to rest a little bit. I've been going a lot, especially this past month. And I'm so excited for all of the different things I've been able to do. A lot of it was really fun stuff, but I just need to take a little bit of physical rest. So this week I've just changed up my plans a little, lightened up my schedule a little bit. And then so on that front, that's what I'm doing. And then on the other side of that is I know what God has told me that I am doing. I know the plans that He has laid out for me, and they're so much better than anything I could have ever imagined, but it's not easy. There's some things that I really just need to push through and get through the hard part and get through the foundation building. And these things that I am having to do and learn, it's all on like the business front, and it doesn't come naturally to me like digging in the dirt. It's not something, it's a skill that I've taken a long time to learn and to do and to grow in, and it's still hard. I feel like every time I have a question answered, or one question, then 5 more pop up. And I'm really sorry about the goats in the background. I don't know if they're driving you nuts. They're driving me a little crazy. Just because something is hard and just because it doesn't come naturally doesn't mean we shouldn't push through and do it anyway. And so that's what I'm working on. So even though my foot hurts and I can't get out in my big garden and do the amount of work that I want to get done out there, I still have food right here. I still have this garden that I can crawl around on my knees and I can still get work done. I still decided to get up this morning and do my stretching, and yes, I had to modify it, I had to shorten it, but I still did it. I'm still keeping that good, healthy routine that I've built up over the last several months. I'm still keeping that going. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys, if there's something that you're struggling with, or something that you got hit with out of left field and it swiped out all your plans, ask God, what are you doing in this? Do you have something for me in this? Am I supposed to push through? Or am I supposed to take a hint and take a rest? Or are you supposed to let somebody help you? And I know for me, all of those things are difficult, but I wanted to encourage you in them. And yeah, push through with me. Leave it down in the comments if any of this resonated with you. I am so excited. I really have been so blessed this summer by this community that we're building, and hanging out at the Modern Homestead Conference, like, just really was so nice to see your guys' faces and be able to connect with you in person. I'm really enjoying this sweet community that we're building. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm gonna get these beans weeded real quick, I think. And then I'm gonna go cook breakfast for my kids, and then I'm gonna sit down. I will sit down. I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to learn and grow. I'll see you in the next one. I had to enlist my helpers to pull the weeds out of the garden. Thanks, boys. But I got most of the carrots done. They weren't too bad. The tomatoes are all trimmed up. And then I'll pull that sunflower out. In fact, I might do that now. But basically, I left some of this grass because Maggie likes to make bouquets. So I'll go ahead and these make really pretty, I call it sparkler grass. It's really pretty. But I'll pull that out. And then, oh, I missed one there. But for the most part, what I wanted was to be able to just get in here. And I had a bunch of these thistles growing in here, and I didn't want that. Calling it good for the morning. Time to go fix breakfast for the kids.